It is a very warm summer's day here on the campus of Paramus Catholic High School, where St. Joseph's will take on the Paladins of Paramus Catholic. As you see the St. Joseph team walking in to this field. Hello everybody, I'm Larry LaFury, joined with John Francola and Jim Abitable as we present a great high school game between two of the powers of Bergen County. Paramus Catholic, St. Joe's. John, St. Joe's comes in here with just one loss, but they've been on a ride defeating some powerful schools over the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Well, Larry, the game they lost it in a monsoon at Annapolis. They got beat by the rain. But Larry, last week you and I and Jimmy were up and watched St. Peter's, the undefeated St. Peter's, come into St. Joe's in Montvale, and that was a game. It was 10-7. And it looked like St. Peter's was going to win. But Tony Carson brought his players at halftime. And in the second half, only 3 yards were picked up by St. Peter's, excluding a 34-yard pass right at the end of the game. But today I believe that where the game is going to be won will be in the trenches. St. Joe's has probably their best offensive and defensive line they ever had at St. Joe's. And this team was unbelievably phenomenal last time ago. And they're handled by the center, Austin Stapleton. And of course, Sean Flaherty is the center. Let me apologize with that. He is the man that helps the team out. The quarterback, fantastic young man, a junior, Spencer Outcamp. And this young man can run. And what Tony Carson is going to do with St. Joe's, he's going to use 3 or 4 running backs, Alston, Wynn, Jamison, Outcamp, and Fasati. You will see them run the ball. On defense, of course, Fasati is the key person with over 60 tackles for the season. The game, as I said in the beginning, will be won and lost in the trenches today.
Well, Paramus Catholic has vaulted to one of the better teams in New Jersey. They've built a very good foundation, and I guess the cherry on top of that foundation, if you will be the addition of Jabril Peppers, one of the outstanding players, if not in northern New Jersey and throughout New Jersey. Jimmy Abitable, this team comes in here with a lot of skilled players to throw against a team here like St. Joe's.
Yeah, Paramus Catholic, as you mentioned, started off 4-0, very blowout wins in 3 of their first 4 games. Went up to Don Bosco last week in a much-anticipated game. Fell a little bit short, 31-8. I know they were not happy with their level of play last week. This week, they come right back into the fire. St. Joe's, one of the dominant teams in the history of New Jersey. And for Paramus Catholic to walk out of here with a W, they must be able to run the football here today. They had no success last week against Don Bosco, under 50 yards rushing. And on the other side, they must limit St. Joe's great ground game. Don Bosco put up over 200 yards on the ground against the Paladins last week in a surprise. And more importantly for Paramus Catholic, look for the emergence of Jabril Peppers here today. They must get him the ball, 15, 20, 25 carries, touches, catches. They're going to see him in the Wildcat a little bit at tailback, at slot. Going in, they must get him the game. He must have a great game for them to have a chance.
So, since these are the two coaches that will be up against each other. Tony Carson of St. Joe's.
His 28th year coaching at St. Joe's, plus that at Bergen Catholic was another 4 or 5 years. That I'm not sure. And of course, Chris Partridge has 3 years coaching. So you have the statesman against the rookie.
and these are the cheerleaders awaiting the Paladins. Gentlemen, we got a minute here before the Paladins come out. We could honestly say here, this game is going to be won in the trenches. The team that handles the offensive of the line of scrimmage wins the game both offensively and defensively. Correct, Jim?
I think if you're Paramus Catholic, you must shut down the run. Put St. Joe's in passing situations. Take Coach Carson's team out of their comfort zone. Put them in 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9 situations. If St. Joe's is able to run the ball at will, it's going to be a very long afternoon.
John?
Well, in looking at Paramus Catholic, they're going to come out, they're going to have to pass the ball today. They have great receivers outside, and they got to give time to the quarterback, Shanley. If Shanley doesn't get time, it's going to be a long afternoon for Paramus Catholic.
Well, it's going to be a great game. You have the established team of St. Joe's up against Paramus Catholic, who wants to be in the same kind of stratosphere as Bergen Catholic, as Don Bosco. Today they try to take that step to the next level. The team is coming on the field. It's a warm day here for an October. The crowd is filling in. We expect more than 2,000 people here today because this is the game. Most of the games are played last night. There's really nothing. This is the marquee game. Paramus Catholic is coming on the field. They'll be going to this headline. We'll have the opening kickoff in just a minute. This game is brought to you by WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. Captains are on the field here, getting ready for the coin toss. Let's see who's coming out here.
For
Number
Paramus
10 is going to be Marquise Washington. Number 27 will be Vernon Lincoln. 51 will be Canoli Kennedy. And 67 will be Eric Santiago Hurt.
He was hurt the last time we did the game.
I knew you were going to say that.
I have Hurt right there.
St. Joe's comes out. Let's see what we have for St. Joe's out there.
It looks like 69.
You know who that is. Flaherty, the center. 56
Campo
is Joel Campo. And let's see who else we got out there. It's got to be.
Come on, move around.
Number 4, that's
Buckman?
Matthew Buckman, the tight end, defensive end.
So those are the captains on the field. Crowd is still filing in. It'll be I think it'll be about over 2,000 people here today to watch this game. You might still have a late arriving crowd. Like I said, it's a beautiful day. The temperatures are probably, I don't have an exact count, I'm going to say it's close to 70, 75 degrees. There's very little, if any, wind. There's not a cloud in the sky after yesterday's deluge. And the people here at the, as you see the leaves here in Paramus, they worked very hard. They topped this field, because this is a turf field. The field is in great shape. St. Joe's won the toss. They have deferred. Paramus Catholic will receive the ball. They'll defend the goal to your right. St. Joe's will kick from left to right. We are ready for this game.
And has deferred for the second half.
Larry, I'll just mention the official real quickly. Yeah, Mike Reitner and Jeff Reitner, Steve Zog, Craig Peterson, Bob Giganti, Greg Bailey, John Peterson on the clock. We know a long time.
Yeah, we met him last week at the St. Joe's, St. Peter's game. Yes, Chris Partridge giving the last final instructions to Paramus Catholic that has so much anticipation of this year.
An absolutely overflow crowd. You can see people still trying to get in here, parking on the fields.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable Saturday afternoon in October.
Well, you got a beautiful day.
Prior to the national anthem,
And
you'll be
this is
led
the
in prayer
number
by
one
Father
game
John Hummel.
of today. We're ready for the kickoff as we are sitting here watching the cars roll into this campus here on Paramus Road. There's going to be a point here where there's not going to be enough parking spots on this campus unless they park right next to us. We may have a car in back of us.
2, Dejon Harrison, and number 5, Bill Pepper.
Fasadi will kick off. Peppers is back
Along
with Harrison.
Number 2, Dejon Harrison.
There's nothing like a great
The
football
kick will
game
be
on a
right,
Saturday
number 34,
afternoon
Mark
in
Fasadi.
October without a cloud in the sky and the trees starting to turn. That is football. It's about 15 degrees too cool, too warm. Another 15 degrees down would be just a light sweater. That crowd.
Look at the crowd, eh? And there's your
The
Paramus
band.
Catholic band.
And the crowd will be a lot larger in about 15 minutes. Because people are
They're
still
coming
trying
in.
to get in here. They're still trying to get in. We are ready. Fasadi's coming forward. Here it comes, and the game begins. A bouncing ball taken by the up man on the 40-yard line. Just going to have great field position here.
Excellent position. Number 23, Curtis Oliver, I believe.
26.
Good pick.
26,
Pontanero.
Anthony Pontanero.
Anthony Pontarero.
So we make a mistake right at the beginning.
Anthony Pontarero will be starting at corner today, the sophomore, for
First and
Brandon
10,
Spearman, who's
46
out
yard
today.
line.
So
Paramus Catholic comes up. First and 10.
How about Tony Carson going with a pooch kick?
Yeah, well, you want to keep the ball away from Jabril Peppers.
I agree.
And as we mentioned in pregame, here we go out of the
Wildcat.
Wildcat.
This is Harrison. This is DeJohn Harrison.
Stop by June.
Couple of yards. Let's see where they're going to spot the ball. I thought he may have stepped out of bounds on the 50.
Going to give him about 4.
Offensively, for Paramus Catholic. Alex Reyes, center. Tyrone Thompson, Alec Baldwin. You have Junani Bushell Beatty and Billy Mitchell will be the tackles. We're going to be in a wildcat with Jabril Peppers getting the ball here.
You know he's running this time, Larry.
Let's see if Peppers, you think Peppers going to throw the ball here?
He's not going to hand off. He's going to run it.
You got a motion.
Yeah, motion there.
Looked like the fullback, Marquise Watson, jumped a little early. That'll cost them 5. Sets up a second and about 11.
Just a half a second.
On the Paladins.
So here's our offense. We'll start from the top to the bottom. Steve Shanley will quarterback when he does come in. Gons will come in. Right. Then we go Washington and Washington. That sounds like a law firm. Harrison and Peppers, Kalachi. Peppers will be in a wildcat. Center is Reyes, Thompson, Beatty, Bowman, and Mitchell are your linemen. Again, now it's second and about 11. Watson in motion. And Peppers gets just shy of the 50-yard line. Going to pick up a 3rd and 6.
Stopped by number 9, Carfagno, from the defensive end position that time.
Yeah, he's had a very good year. We've seen 3 or 4 St. Joe's games. He's been on a lot of tackles.
Yeah, we'll be able to mention some of the stats.
For the Green Knight.
This is St. Joe's. You got Troy Kay, Joel Campo, Zal Zoltowski, Matthew Buckman are up front with Anthony Paolello. Jemison, June, Mensa, Solari, Carfago, and Fasadi, a linebacker. He is one of the better ones. He'll make almost every tackle, will be an assisting on every tackle. 3rd and 6. Maybe 7.
Yeah, 7 would be nice.
Peppers goes off the right side.
First down
and Peppers gets more as he gets close to the 40-yard line. Picked up the first down.
Yeah, they just led Marquise Watson, the fullback, brought him in motion. He came up, ISO'd the linebacker, picked up enough for a first down.
I had Solari on the stop, held by number 34, Fasadi. So
Now,
Fasadi starts already with a tackle.
We were told that Peppers will be in the Wildcat. The way they're playing here, he may stay in the Wildcat the rest of the day.
Yeah, he might get 25, 30 carries before it's all said and done here today.
How about getting 9 yards on 3rd down? When it's 3rd and 7, you don't pass, you run the ball.
Kalachi comes out along with Harrison. Watson is on the wing. Harrison goes in motion. Here goes Peppers.
Oh, there's going to be room out there.
Peppers slips one, another one, and Peppers gets across the 35 and caught
on the run.
for about 9 yards.
Yeah, that's 9 yards on first down. That really opens the playbook. Exactly what we talked about Paramus Catholic having to do in this game is run the football. So far, so good.
And Mensa made the stop with help, but you're right. If Peppers can do this time and time again, it will be a long afternoon for the Green Knight.
2nd down and 7 yards to go. Kalachi and Harrison come out to the left. Watson is going to be on the wing to the right, but he might move depending upon where this play is going. There he goes.
Oh, nice blocking back.
Going right up the middle.
Big
See ya.
There goes Peppers. He is gone. Peppers is gone. A touchdown.
35 yards.
Jabril Peppers.
33-yard touchdown.
A run right off the guard, and we said they have to handle, the front's got to handle, and the offensive line did a nice job up front.
Yeah, no secret there. Who was getting the ball? You just got to stop me.
35-yard run that time. Did it easy. But I like Watson up front blocking. 250-pound opens it up real well for the game.
Conte's ball was blocked, but he had enough to get it through. So, with 9 minutes, 33 seconds to go on a long touchdown run by Jabril Peppers, Paramus Catholic takes a 7-0 lead over St. Joe's.
You can see Watson just leading through on an ISO on the linebacker, and he just never got touched. Never got touched, and once he gets into that second level, no one's chasing him down.
35 yards later, touchdown, Paladin, number 5, Jabril Peppers. Everybody's cheering.
There's the cheerleaders.
The kick for the Paladins.
So
number
the crowd
15,
is sitting down.
Jordan.
People are still coming in, so they missed that 35-yard touchdown. As Chris Partridge got to be happy the way his team took the opening kickoff. Now it's St. Joe's chance to see what they can do offensively.
Larry,
You know what?
nice.
This could have all the markings of a high-scoring game.
Yeah, it
Oh,
looks
yeah.
that way right now, but I think both defenses will settle down
Yeah.
as we go.
You'll see adjustments made by both teams. For Washington, what a nice blocking back. 250-pound leads the way.
Jemison has it at the 5, slips, gets his bearings. Jemison, whoa, he's tripped up as he was on his way into the
That was
Jefferson on the
number
return.
33.
major
Take it down about the
territory.
30-yard line.
He's a fast kid, Peppers.
Francisco was the one that had a shoelace tackle
Yeah.
there.
If he didn't make that shoelace tackle, he might have been out the gate.
And the Green Knight offense takes the field.
And now we'll see if St. Joe's will go to the running game. We
St.
know
Joe's-
they will.
They come out with the quarterback, Spencer Orkamp. We'll see who's going to start at running back.
Number 2.
Emma Jemison. I like this Jemison. He's got speed. Fasadi's up front. Jefferson's in motion. Orkamp wants, he's going to throw, fires downfield. He has his
Wide
man
open.
Jefferson, and Jefferson to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, St. Joe's came out, faked off tackle, booted Allcamp, who's a very good quarterback on the run, on the perimeter, throwing and passing. Ran a dig to number 1, first down for St. Joe's.
Vernon Lincoln made the stop on that. But that was, imagine that. We were expecting a
First and
run.
10
They
for Green
faked the run and threw the pass.
June, wide receiver, along with Jefferson out to the end. We have a penalty. Let's see what goes on
Yeah.
here.
Let's see if you have someone lined up in a neutral zone.
Gotta
It might
be.
be Paramus Catholic. Yes, it is.
Paramus Catholic's lined up. They throw the flag. You don't have to come across the neutral zone. If you line up, it's a penalty.
Yeah.
All right.
First and 5 for
First and
St.
5
Joe's.
for St. Joe's now. Spencer Orkamp is the quarterback. We have Jemison, Marcus Jemison, number 2 is a running back. Fasadi is the fullback. Ricky June is way out to the left. He's a great wide receiver. Here's Jemison. A step and he's gone.
First down.
They bottle him up, and it's going to be very close to the first down.
It is.
The middle.
It's definitely a first down.
Yeah, they picked up, looks like 5.5, good enough for a first down. Just a simple off-tackle play. He kept
Power.
his feet moving. He was hit for about a 2-yard
Brought down by
gain.
number
Kept his
92,
feet
Nick
moving,
Flores.
picked it up.
And again, you see number 34, Fasadi, being the blocking back at times, which helps.
They want to measure this one.
Well, you can always ask.
They do that. I'll give you the offensive line of St. Joe's.
It also-
Flaherty is the center. That's Sean Flaherty. Joe Campo and James McInerney are the guards. Kevin Wilkins, and he is a good one. I saw him against Bergen Catholic, and he held his own. And he is very, very good. Very big kid. And Austin Stapleton.
6'4", 280.
Oh, he's that Wilkins.
Jemison's
And this
run,
is the
good for
Paramus
Green Knight's
Catholic.
first down.
Marcus Van Hoer, Kaleni Kennedy. We've seen him for 3 years now coming up here. Alvin Russell and Nicholas Flores are your front linebackers. Marquise Watson and a good one. One of the better linebackers. Vernon Lincoln. Chris Buford is taking over for Dennis Muker. The cornerbacks Washington, Pontriero. And I'll get to the rest of them after this play. Jemison hits and it
Great
falls
defense.
forward.
Jemison
Might have been
left the
thrown
line,
for a
but
loss
number
by
10, that's
Watson, but he was
Washington.
able to get away.
Yeah, you mentioned Watson.
Pontriero is a cornerback. We have Peppers, Kalachi, and Harrison. Then you have the kicker, Danny Conti. We threw him in just to show that we know what we're doing here.
What a job by Marquise Watson that time, number 10. Came from St. Peter's, but that young man is playing hurt today, so we
with
got to
a-
watch.
Playing with a tweak, the right knee, and he's wearing a brace. He's heavily taped.
And he's playing both ways.
Playing both ways.
That'll be Young. Young. Orkamp is back. He's looking. Fires downfield. Almost intercepted.
On the tip,
Offense
Ball was
pass
tipped.
is incomplete.
Pontriero almost came up with a great interception there. Bobbled it, dove for it, right off the fingertips. 3rd and 9, right where you want to be if you're Paramus Catholic.
Well, he had Jefferson in that
bring up
seam, that
third
little
down
box there,
and 9 yards for the Green
and
Knights.
just missed him. The ball was tipped, and Pontriero, that would have been some interception for that young man.
well, you practice that all the time in practice, tip drill.
It's his first start, Anthony, as a sophomore here, so
Well,
far so good.
Yeah, he ran back the kickoff for a nice chunk of yards.
June is out. He's going to go for June. And knocked away. Ball was a little high.
That pass falls incomplete.
Covered by Washington.
Number 5, Ricky June.
Well, that was just a
intended
pass that
receiver.
we at the tip play was thrown a little bit behind
Broken
as
up,
Pontorero
number 1,
almost had a
Washington.
big interception. Great defense on the next play though by Washington.
Fourth and 9, St. Joe's punting.
That punt. For number
Kalachi
6,
back
James
deep for the
Kalachi.
Paladins.
Fasadi's coming forward. He kicks. Nice end over end kick. They're saying get away from it. And Jemison will let it die. Whoa.
On a 5.
5-yard line. So the
Jemison
Paladins
down
will
the
take
ball.
over. 7 minutes, 34 seconds to go. They lead St. Joe's 7-0. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. Peppers is in that shotgun. Wildcat, call what you want. Here comes Peppers. And we got
Flag.
a
Looks
flag.
like Kalani Kennedy, number 51, the left tight end, jumped again. That'll give him half the distance, 1st and 12 and a half on the 2-yard line.
Going to make a penalty. Only make it 2.5 yards instead of
Yeah,
5.
He had a couple of people
False
jump
start
that
on the
time.
Paladins.
They all want to go through that hole and block for Peppers.
Now that we have just a second, we want to mention some lady that asked us to mention her name is Patty Murphy. Patty came to Washington, was in Washington Township, left John, went away for 11 years, came back, put TV on and said we were on and we haven't changed a bit after 11 years.
Meaning in voice.
That's about it.
That's it.
I don't think we've gotten any better either. So Patty Murphy, thank you for the comment.
But we had a lot of fun, Larry.
Peppers hits the front of the line, gets back to the 5.
Number 5, to go Peppers.
Looks like
Short
3-4.
pickup.
No,
Tackled
61.
by a host of Green Knights.
No, I like number 61 for St. Joe's made the play.
This is a big crowd here
Here
today.
it is.
They still,
Tyler
and you can
Zoltowski.
believe it, the crowd is still filing in way to my left.
Yeah. Zoltowski.
Going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd down, 11 yards to go. Now, Jim, you think Peppers can throw off this formation?
I know they had been working with him almost like a Tebow pass. I wouldn't expect it down here, though.
Because you're going to know St. Joe's going to start bringing everybody up into the box. Watson. There goes Peppers. And Peppers gets to
Peppers
about
on
the
keeper.
10-yard line, going to bring up a 3rd, and we'll call it
5.
6 yards. Let's see where the spot
Tackled by
is.
number 9, Dominic Capagno.
We'll call it 5.
We called the name before, Carfagno, again for his 2nd tackle. It's unbelievable what Peppers can do against the defense.
35.
Knowing he's in the backfield, that he can go the distance at any
One
time.
missed tackle, one bad step, and he's 95 yards.
That's it with him. You got to get him. He gets into the secondary. The ball is on the 10.
That's great defense.
Great defense in the middle as St. Joe stacks him up.
Peppers,
61
Paramus
against
Catholic.
Zoltowski, number 9. Again, for
Back
St.
down
by
Joe's
number 44,
Carfagno, and
Joseph Fields
just
Harris.
what St. Joe's needed, a stop, hold for a punt, should get excellent field position
Number
here.
61, Tyler Zoltowski.
Yes, you had 61
4
again,
for the Paladins.
Zoltowski and then Carfagno. You can see the big crowd.
Dejon Harrison to punt.
Dijon Harrison will punt. Fasadi's dropping back. He will probably
Number 34,
anchor in about the
Mark Fasadi.
45-yard line.
What does this young man not do for St. Joe's? The junior, Fasadi. And you know he can take it to the distance anytime.
End over end. Fasadi calls for a fair catch on the 42-yard line
Fasadi
where St. Joe's will
catches the
take
ball on
over
42
with
with a
5
fair catch.
minutes and 16 seconds to go. They trailed Paramus Catholic 7-0. June is out to the left. There's Alston. Sherman Alston, another speedster. Slips one. He's getting to the outside. He's down the far side. There goes Alston to the 20, to the 15, and knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, it was ran the jet sweep. They brought Spencer Alston in motion, ran a jet sweep, and you can see his ankle is healthy. He's been out with a high ankle sprain the first 3 or 4 weeks of the season. He looks back.
Between Jemison and Alston, they could run that ball.
Unbelievable blocking up front, though. I was watching the tight end that time, seal the block. Buckman.
1st and 10 for St. Joe's. Here goes Olsen, right up the middle, breaks through, and he is in,
Number 6,
standing up.
Austin goes into the end zone.
15 yards.
15 yards and a touchdown.
So Olsen comes in, runs 2 plays and goes 42 yards. The last one was very impressive as he goes in, standing up, and brings St. Joe's within 1 point. And there's your man Fasati to kick the PAT.
Yeah, they just ran a simple off-tackle power play. Fullback kicks out the end. They wrap the backside guard through, and there was a seam there.
The extra point is good. Paramus
Remember,
Catholic 7.
Olsen last week
St.
was
Joe's
banged
7.
up, so he didn't play as much against St. Peter's, but his leg looks good. Let's watch the replay right here.
So it's 5:01 to go. Here's your touchdown.
Yeah, you see the fullback kick out, backside guard 53, kicks out the linebacker, and there's a seam, and he just splits the safeties for a touchdown.
Unbelievable blocking. That was about a 6-yard hole that time, Larry, as they opened up. And a nice seal block inside once again. This St. Joe's offensive line is phenomenal. They come out and they seal it. They love to pull.
There's the jet sweep. You see him coming in motion, all camp hands off, and watch the crack block right there.
Legal crack block.
Yeah, on number 5, Peppers. That was number 1 by Jefferson that gave him the edge.
And I want to see who knocks him out. I missed initially. He's close to the line right there. Looks
26,
like 26.
Montero.
Ponteriero is making his name well known in this game. A saving push out of bounds.
So Fasati will try to kick off. Will kick off with Harrison and Peppers back. I don't think they're going to kick the ball deep here.
No, I would expect another squib kick.
Even could be almost like an onside kick here. Banging around to Harrison. Harrison has angles to his left. Jumps over one. And fights his way to about the 30-yard line, where the Paladins take over, 1st and 10.
Initially stopped by number 2, Jameson, and it was finished by Fitzpatrick, who finally brought him down.
Very good special teams player, number 25. Keep an eye on him.
Number 44, Joseph Skills Harris.
Well, what are the odds that Shanley doesn't play today?
I think he'll be in there. I think he'll be in there to give Peppers a rest. I mean, he's already had 9 or 10 carries, and as you can see, Shanley's in now.
Shanley's in. He's at quarterback.
Keon Washington.
Yep. Peppers is taking a break here.
Well, he has to.
And we have another penalty.
Notice change for Paramus Catholic. Nicky Flores, the defensive tackle, coming over and playing tight end today, number 92.
So the official is talking to Coach Partridge and telling him exactly what happened.
And it looks like it's definitely against the Paladin.
Yeah, because Partridge wasn't very happy. You see Tony Cartridge right over the one of the officials' head saying, I think he's crossing his hands, he don't want it.
Yeah, he wants it. He wants to
decline.
It's declined. You saw it first. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 9. No harm, no foul.
Well, you're taking away it down. You know, it's you got to go 9, so you want to go 1st and 14? No.
There's Nicky Flores in motion, the tight end.
Flores goes to the right side. Pitch out here to Washington. Washington falls to about the 35-yard line.
Great effort by 32, Troy K, the defensive tackle, pursuing down the line of scrimmage, dove and tripped him up. If not, it would have been a 1st down, 3rd and 6.
Number 32, Troy K.
Kate does a nice job coming out from that defensive end.
He's a very high-energy type of player, plays hard on every play.
He's light for a defensive end.
Yes.
Tony Cartridge.
But speed kills.
Looking at a 3rd and 7.
And Peppers coming back in. That gives you a run, anything you want here. You can put him at the slot. What a great game, huh?
Let's see what's going on. Something's going on.
might be complaining of maybe a whistle in the stands or something. They're looking up in the stands.
Let's see now. We didn't do anything, did we?
No, we don't do those things.
Whistle in the stands.
If you can refrain from blowing whistles in the stands, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Oh, there was a whistle in the stands. Did you hear anything? No, I didn't. Well, we have our headsets on.
No, I couldn't hear anything.
The Paramus Catholic coaches, though, they were looking back over their shoulders. Big play early in this game, guys. 3rd and 7.
This is a big one here. 3rd and 7. Shanley calling signals. Flores moves over to the right.
They got 9 in the box right now, so they're thinking run right here.
Watch the delay of game. Going to be close.
And here,
And Partridge calls a timeout very quickly to take away that delay of game. Here has a timeout with 3:41 to go. 7-7. Oh, this is the hail to the chief because we noticed this when we came here a couple of years ago with Paramus Catholic. All of the players here that have last names that were former presidents.
Look
You
at
had
this, right?
Tyrone Washington, Keon Washington, Vernon
Abraham Lincoln,
Kalani Kennedy,
John F. Kennedy.
Grant, and D. John William Henry Harrison. Now then you got Dwight Thomas Jefferson and Matthew George Bush, both of them. Now the president that served the least time was who, John?
Let me see.
I put John
Harrison.
That's it. 6 weeks.
Oh, come on. I knew that. Ooh.
Well, what's these bees over here? 6 weeks.
37 for the Paladins.
All right, here comes a big play after that history lesson.
Harrison, that's you.
Washington is out to the left.
See, I didn't know that to get my citizenship papers.
Peppers trying to get to the 40. And going to be close. The spot.
Looks like he might be just short. No, wait. We can't see.
We cannot see what it looks like. It might be a half a yard short.
They're going to have to measure.
I think it depends where that official is. If he's using the right foot, it's no. It's a left foot. Yeah, that's how close this is.
Bringing the chains out.
Now,
you
I
got
hate to even ask you guys. You guys want to think about if it's 4th down, would you go?
Well,
there's your replay, John. You could.
well, you can see.
Just a bubble to the number 3 receiver happens to be Peppers.
Oh.
First down.
First down.
Where the ball was in that situation because he didn't go down, so it's the ball.
The Paladins have a first down.
Made it by 2 centimeters.
Here's your freeze frame where the ball is, and
what's
that's how
he gonna
close
turn?
it was.
And that was Jameson on the stop.
Back in the Wildcat.
Back to the Wildcat with Peppers and another whistle as the officials got to discuss something. Let's see, what are we discussing? The spot of the ball. Somebody lost a mouthpiece. The trees are turning. These leaves better fall before we have a snowstorm like we had last year at the end of October.
That cost me enough money.
Oh, cost them. Oh,
2 trees on my house.
cost me electricity for 4 days.
That was $800.
Oh, yeah, you went for a lot. That tree fell, huh?
2 of them.
Washington fake. Peppers has.
Yes, fake.
Peppers
He's strong.
stays on his feet to the 30, 45-yard line.
Yeah,
Fasadi stopped him, or else that was going a distance.
that time they ran fake inside zone. He pulled it. They ran option, and there was 2 men to 1. He kept it for about 15 yards and a first down.
And you could see the strength of Peppers. He runs and twists and turns, and then you had the battle between 34, Fasadi, and him, and they stopped him, but first down.
He's really added that strength factor to his game this year to go along with the speed.
They spread St. Joe's out. 3 wide receivers to the right. There's a fake. Peppers. He's in the clear. 1 man to beat. There goes Peppers. Touchdown. He made that look easy.
45 yards. TD. 45-yard touchdown. Peppers.
He made that look so. The fake was unbelievable. I thought that Washington had it, but then he hung onto the ball. and went off the guard's position and went 45 yards.
See, Larry, that's a beautiful play. You fake it to the handoff, and he's so quick and so strong. You got to go low. If you don't go low, he's off to the races and a touchdown.
And the kick is good. So with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, Jabil Peppers with two long touchdown runs leads Paramus Catholic over St. Joe's.
Very simple, this one. You watch the fake as number 2 comes over, Harrison. Fakes it in there, puts it in there long. Nice fake by Peppers. Now, watch this move right here. Breaks, he's got the opening. Good seal block right there. Now he's going to turn on the afterburner as Solari tries to catch up. What a fake right there on June. And now number Washington says, let me just peel him off. Touchdown, second touchdown, 80 yards on 2 scores for Peppers.
So we have 3 minutes to go in the quarter. It's been an exciting game as Paramus Catholic takes a 14-7 lead. Gives me a chance quickly to make these announcements for the Westwood High School from Carrie Bell. 6th and 8th grade girls in Westwood Regional High School lacrosse team. They are hosting a lacrosse clinic on Wednesday night during the month of November. It will be held at the Westwood High School. New and experienced players are welcome. You can contact Coach Bell at the high school. And Jemison nearly falls down, then he does. They say he went down.
He went down.
Kick is caught by Jemison.
If I could just finish this PSA for the high school, they will also run a sneaker. Be selling new pairs of sneakers at the Westwood Regional Junior High School. It's hosted by the sneaker sale fundraiser for the club. It's on December 8th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the high school. So, John, if you're looking for a pair of sneakers, December 8th at the high school, 9 to 3 o'clock. They got all sizes, shapes, colors.
All right, I mean the $300 ones?
$400 ones.
And that's the second time, in that play. Jamison almost fell the last time. That time, the knee touched on a 5.
Looks like Jemison in the middle for maybe a yard.
Super defense right there by the Paladin. The inside, let me pick that young man up.
Look like Alvin Russell, the defensive tackle, along with
And
Kalani.
51, too. Kalani Kennedy does a nice job inside.
The spot is giving him 2 yards, so we'll call it 2nd down and 8.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 8 to the green knights.
They put some seats. They put some seats out behind the end zone there. And people are sitting there.
That's the big, you got to pay. What is that you pay in order to have tickets in Giant Stadium?
Orcam once, looks, he's being rushed. And Orcam gets pushed out of bounds.
Orcam flushed out of the pocket.
Come on, ref!
Ran out of bounds by Kalani Kennedy.
So Kennedy and Peppers pushed him out of bounds.
And Watson and Peppers.
And he picked up looked like he was going to be dropped for a loss. Yeah. Picked up a couple of yards, going to pick up 3rd and 5.
I was looking for some salt. I had Peppers, but I couldn't find salt. I think you and I should have went out with our salt here.
It's a very big play for St. Joe's here, guys, early in the first quarter. If they don't capitalize, they're going to give Paramus Catholic and Peppers great field position.
Right around the midfield.
As Paramus Catholic was looking at a big 3rd down play, they made it and went in for a touchdown. Let's see if St. Joe's can capitalize on their 3rd down. It's a fake to Jemison, and he is brought down and may not have made it.
Kalani
Kennedy peeling back. That's a big play. That might have been a big gain if he doesn't peel back.
A great call. That was a trap, and he opened right in there and made the stop, or else it was going to go a long way.
Kennedy made that stop. I thought Jemison was going to break that and be in the secondary and off to the races.
Was that J.F. Kennedy made that play?
Galachi at about the 50. Fasadi will take the punt, take the snap. A little high. Oh, big kick. And the ball gets knocked out of bounds, so they're going to spot the ball inside the 30-yard line, I would believe. The ball's on the 25-yard line. Great field position to Paramus Catholic. They lead St. Joe's 14-7. Again, the Wildcat. Peppers calling the signal. Washington to his left. A fake again. There goes Peppers, and he's gone. He makes it look easy.
25-yard touchdown.
It looks like it looks like when you come to a game and you watch a team warming up. This is what it looks like. He just ran that ball away from everybody.
20-7.
Unbelievable.
Once he gets in the second level, he's in the end zone.
That great speed and mobility. The way he moves,
Have the extra point. Danny
unbelievable.
Conti.
Conti will kick. Conti puts it up, and it is good. So 122 to go. 21 points have been put on the board. Runs by Jabril Peppers, and they lead St. Joe's 21-7. Go ahead, look at this, John.
Watch the hand.
Just fake
Great
the
fake.
inside zone. Okay, the end bites down. He just takes it outside, and he's out the zone. He's out.
Great block right there on
On
Fasati.
the first quarter.
He kicks off another tackler, and then he just moves the ball and he runs in. So now he's got 3 touchdowns, over 100 yards in touchdown in the first quarter. Unbelievable. What an athlete.
Cheerleaders got something to cheer about for the Paramus Catholic team. And remember, election is coming up in 2 weeks with our president team playing. WCTV wants everyone to vote. And here's the mayor of Westwood, New Jersey, John Berkner.
The pass to the pitch to number 2.
What a beautiful day as you pan this crowd here. Some of the crowd is stunned, the rest of them extremely happy as they watch and Jabril Peppers put on a show here in the first quarter.
He probably has over 200 yards
Guys,
in the
we've
first
gone
quarter.
40 minutes, and we're not through the first quarter yet.
Jemison
Great
will
kick.
have it at the 4. Angles to his right. He's got behind here. And he is hit and tackled, but a flag comes in.
Block in
Let's
the
see
back.
what's going to happen. Could be a
Block.
block in the back, and that's going to push St. Joe's back even more.
Together.
From the spot.
And number 2, Dejon Harrison.
Going to put him
penalty on the
inside
play.
the 20-yard line, maybe at about the 12-yard line here.
Here's a shot at the referee. That's Paul Zanatowski, who's rejoined us after a long absence. He took a day off to come up here and tape and help produce and take care of the field here on this very important game here for WCTV. Paul's here, Nick's here, Natasha's here, Ricky, of course, is here, Ida is here. There's Nick. Nick.
All right.
Nick's
back.
going to work, put together
Green light
all the
for
tapes
Frankie.
we did into some compilation of put them together. Oh, we did? Oh, okay. Look for that. Also coming up
Green
on
light to take over, first and 10
WCTV
from the
on Channel
13.
77 out of Washington Township. Look forward to a very special Memorial Day show that was put together. And that's going to be on Veterans Day on the 11th of November. I'm not going to tell you what it's all about, but it's a real nice show with veterans giving you their exploits and experience in World War, in their wars that they fought in. Orkamp rolls again to his right, being crushed, throws downfield, overthrows his man intended for Buckman.
Incomplete.
We mentioned early in the game, guys, before the game,
Matt Buckman, the
that
intended
Paramus
receiver.
Catholic would have to try to get Coach Carson
Second
out of his
and 10 for
comfort
Green Knight.
zone of running the football, and right now they're out of their comfort zone.
There he is. Paul Zanatowski works at Newark Airport. You people that fly can feel safe. Paul is there taking care of the planes.
He's the gas man.
He fills your tank up with gas. Jemison hits the hole. Somehow he's going down the sideline. And he's out of bounds.
Awesome run.
Wow,
He's their number one guy.
First down.
That's Wilson, I'm sorry.
Great power that time.
That was Alston, I
First and
beg your
10 for
pardon.
Green
Sherman Alston, they look the same when they run. Alston, I mean, he was dropped for a loss.
Very patient runner, very patient.
There's Natasha.
One of our camera persons. So at the 40.
Oh, big
what a
hole.
hole.
Another
What a
hole
hole.
there.
Austin up the middle.
That's Alston, Sherman
Tackled by
Alston.
number 10, Watson.
Watson on the stop, number 10. But gain
Number
of
30,
9
15.
yards. It had to be a trap.
No, just an inside zone. He caught a crease.
And that's where the big
Second
center,
one for the Green Knights.
Flaherty.
There's Ricky Wojcicki. Puts everything together. I think Ricky's in a
Does.
tree.
I think he's in the tree. You're right. don't give him
This is
banana.
a win.
First down.
Graham Wynn picks up the first
Yeah,
down.
they came
Big
back
fullback.
with a fullback trap that time. Gained
Marcus
enough.
Pantoja on
Marcus
the tackle.
Pantoja on the tackle, 56. First down for St.
Graham
Joe's.
Wynn, number 27 on the run.
So Tony Carlos has a nice bunch of running backs with Wynn and Alston, Jemison.
Casati.
St. Joe's can get in here, score here, settle it a little
Green
bit.
Knights pick up a first down.
It's not 70 degrees. I believe it's warmer than 70.
Well, it's in the shade.
Well, maybe that's what it is. You're in the shade. But the temperature is, according to WCTV's Weather Bureau, it's 70 degrees here.
So first down.
First down for St. Joe's. The ball has crossed the 50-yard line. It's June and Jefferson go out to the left. Wynn now goes on the wing. Buckman comes over to the right side.
That's going to be the quarter.
And that's going to be the quarter. So we
And that's
played
the end of
one
the first
quarter
quarter.
here on the campus of Paramus
Paramus
Catholic
21,
High School.
St. Joe's
Paramus
7.
Catholic has a 21-7 lead over St. Joe's. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group in the Township of Washington.